Hello Capricorn, welcome to Angel Wise Love Tarot. We'll be doing your tarot reading for 2023, looking at love, career and money. To begin with, we'll look at career, past. So in your past we have the Three of Swords. So this could be that you had a sort of disappointment in your career, something that, hurt you, bothered you. It could be that perhaps something didn't pan out as you hoped it would, or sometimes you're enjoying something and it comes to a sort of painful end if you're particularly enjoying your job, aspects of your job. And then we have in the present the Five of Swords. So this could be somebody who feels defeated. They feel like they've lost out on something, and this sort of continues into the Five of Cups in the future. So it could represent you looking back in the past over the things that didn't work out. You've got these three spilled cups here, and actually if you look, there's two ahead, and there's somebody drowning in this water. They need help, and it could be that you're potentially not as badly off as you think you are. There's somebody who's worse off, and they actually really need your help right there and then. So it's just kind of getting you to focus on what's positive. We go through changes. Sometimes these disappointing changes are to get us on the right path, and perhaps we just can't see it yet. We'll clarify. Hopefully that will become a little bit clearer for you in the reading. Looking at love, we've got the Ten of Cups in past love. We have the Wheel of Fortune as well. So this is really positive. It looks like, the Ten of Cups is culmination. It's everything you could wish for in terms of your sort of romantic and personal life. You've got the Wheel of Fortune as well. So there could have been a fated element to it. It could be that you met someone and you felt like you'd known them all your life, or, something like that. The kind of thing they make films about. And then in the present for love, you've got the Seven of Cups. Now this means choices and options, and it could be that some things are better for you than others, and it could be that perhaps you've met someone and it means you've got to make a choice to be with them, or you've got to kind of forego something else to be with them, or you've had to reevaluate certain things that you took for granted or accepted, or things that you thought you were going to do, and this is going to be potentially change all of that. Or it could be that having met this person, the possibilities have opened for you together, and so it could be looking at a way forward that you didn't sort of expect. You meet somebody else, they bring something to the table, they might have had certain plans in life themselves, and when you're together, it could be that you have to revisit all of those things. You look in the future of the love reading, you have here the Nine of Wands. So this can be described as the wounded warrior. So you've got somebody who has been through the mill a little bit. That could be you, that could be the other person. It could be that patience is required to bring someone around to realize that this time isn't going to be like the last time. Or it could be that you both got wounds to heal. Perhaps you can help each other do that. If we move on to your money reading, we have the Four of Pentacles here. So this can be a little bit materialistic, not necessarily, but it can mean sort of valuing the material sometimes, or holding on to things like that. So it could be that perhaps money, yes, it is important, but perhaps its role is more significant in your life than perhaps it should be, or perhaps you're missing other things with that. We've got the King of Swords in the present in terms of money. So this is somebody who knows what's what. They're at the pinnacle. This is kind of truth and honesty and intellect and things like that. This could be even cutting away some of these mindsets, perhaps even, I mean, you could have grown up with nothing, and it could be that you sort of hold on to things, or it could be the other way around. You sort of grew up with everything, and you not realize what else is important. This is potentially cutting through some of that and actually, putting things perhaps in a natural order. And as we go forward into the future, we've got the Page of Pentacles. So this is potentially the beginning of something new. So it could be, again, as I've said, this mindset shift, this kind of shift in thinking from perhaps something a bit material focused to a new journey in this area. So, feeling want or need, needing to hold on to things, and actually sort of starting to balance some of those things out. So let's clarify Capricorn. So we have for there we have the Devil. Capricorn is actually ruled by the Devil, so let's do a little bell, because this is connected with you. I think this is these energies are things you're comfortable with, so I think that's the positive thing to see that come out in your reading. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Ten of Cups. So here we go. We've got some lovely looking cards come out now. So if we look at career, we've got the Devil. So we have the Three of Swords, that potential attachment, that kind of feeling of betrayal or letdown or massive disappointment in terms of your career, and maybe the Devil was something to do with that, perhaps feeling chained. So it could be a way of doing things that's changed, that you didn't want to let go of. You kind of had a sort of mindset about things. It could even be a lot of us are kind of a lot of our identity is caught up with in our career. It matters to us. We sort of present ourselves. Sometimes our job title means a great deal to us, or what we do for a living, and sometimes if that's gone, it's very hard to let go of that. We actually feel like we've lost a part of ourselves with that. But that's if those things happen, it is to lead you to somewhere else, to help you learn some lessons, and to perhaps be doing something else. It could be that you've reached the culmination in that, but you didn't see it. Perhaps you need a different perspective before you can see that, because if you move on to the present career, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new start. This is a new opportunity. It's really exciting, new beginning, a new a start of something tangible elsewhere. You could have gone through loss, but actually there's always a new beginning. And then if you look into the future, you've got the Ten of Cups. So you've gone from this Five of Cups, three of which are spilled, and this person just kind of reflecting on that, to actually moving forward to the Ten of Cups, which is wonderful, which is where it's at, which is where we all want to be. It could even be that they've reevaluated. It could be that actually not being in a job that potentially takes up all their time, all their resources, all their energy, they're spending more time with the people that matter, or doing things that actually bring them more personal fulfillment. So let's look at love for Capricorn 2023. Love, Capricorn 2023. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Five of Wands. So in love, you had the Ten of Cups, which is what you have here. And again, I mean, because you've got that in the career future, it could be that you already had this because it's in your love past, and perhaps you weren't taking that time to appreciate it, or you kind of were, but you weren't sort of acknowledging. You weren't being vocal about that. You weren't taking a little bit for granted, possibly. But they've got the Three of Wands, which is expansion, which is ships coming in. So it could be that reflecting the Wheel of Fortune. You met somebody, and this is when everything started to fall into place for you in reality. And you've got the Seven of Cups and you've got the Ace of Swords. So where you've got choices and decisions to make, this Ace of Swords is a new opportunity. This is cutting straight through. This cutting to the core. It will probably help you make those choices. It will bring you that clarity that you need. And then we've got the Nine of Wands clarified by the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands looks like they're all sort of struggling and battling, but actually it's more like a show. This is like sparring, I suppose. But this could be training. This could be actually, preparing and getting yourself ready for the next stage. So, whatever choice this Ace of Swords causes you to make, this could be some sort of preparation for that. It could be that, this person's come into your life suddenly. They brought you this Ten of Cups. You've got these romantic feelings, but perhaps you never actually had anything stable before, or anything kind of, serious or sort of mature relationship before. So it could be, learning from each other and getting to that stage when you can give that to each other. So we look at money for Capricorn. Money. We have the Lovers. We have the Moon. And we have the Sun. Wow. That's interesting. So we've got all major arcana in money. So here, like I said, this is the Four of Pentacles. This can be materialism or clinging on to something, or the idea of something. And you've got the Lovers here, which is actually quite a significant choice. It could be a decision that was made, to move forward, like we talked about before, moving forward, cutting through, and then starting again. You've got the Moon here. So this can be something that's hidden, and again, significant because it's major arcana. And it could be that, perhaps there's something unconscious here that was making you, perhaps you don't really realize it, but when you grew up, perhaps you realized that your parents were always struggling or something like that. They perhaps didn't discuss these things openly, but you felt like there was tension. And so as you've grown up, this has led you to feel like either, money's hard to come by, it's a struggle, or you need to cling on to everything that you've got. And actually, so this could be something unconscious within you. You don't even necessarily realize that you feel that way. You've got the King of Swords cutting some of that out. And as you move to this Page of Pentacles and this new beginning, you've got the Sun. This is joy and happiness. This is, the Sun coming out after the Moon. This is, realization, everything dawning. This is a whole new world for you. So that's just fantastic. I'm really excited for you. So good luck for 2023. And thank you for watching.